Hello and welcome to WJTS in.form, a special event coming up in Ireland, Indiana in the middle of March. Of course, it's the St. Patrick's celebration. And joining me in the studio today are two gentlemen who are helping to coordinate the St. Patrick's celebration in Ireland, and that is Craig Gruelich and Bob Boyles. Gentlemen, welcome.
Hey, thank you very much for having us.
Good to see you in your green and your shamrock suspenders.
It's just, you got suspenders and belts, you got to keep your pants up somehow.
And that'll work. Okay.
There you go.
A big event coming up in Ireland, but really things are kicking off tomorrow, March 1st, with some special things going on.
We have the Pot of Gold Ireland Trivia Contest beginning, and WBDC, our friends there, are helping us out on that, as they'll be asking trivia questions beginning Friday, March the 1st, and they'll ask one question that day, and then when it gets around to the 4th, all the way through the 13th, Monday through Friday, we'll be asking 2 questions per day. And those entry forms can be picked up from our website, which is stpat.irelandindiana.com, or from Spud's Food Mart, right there in Ireland. And you can join any time, because they're going to be posted. Say you don't get started until the day before, it ends, you still have time to do it.
Okay.
So you don't have, if you miss out the first part of the day, that's okay.
And these entry forms will need to be turned in somewhere?
Yes, at Spud's. They must be turned in there by 9 p.m. on Thursday, which will be the 14th of March. And then we'll announce the winners on the 16th during our big auction and dinner that we have on that Saturday night.
Okay, so this is some way to just get people thinking Irish between now and the St. Patrick's celebration. But there's also a kickoff event going on because you have a Mayor for a Day contest.
Mayor for a Day contest, that's right. And that starts tomorrow night at 6:30 at the Chicken Place. And the best thing about that is we're going to announce our mayor, which I'll let the cat out of the bag, is the 1963 Ireland Spuds sectional team. All the players, they won't be there for Friday, March the 1st, but they'll be there for Saturday, March the 16th.
Okay.
We'll have as many players there and celebrate their victory from 50 years ago. So that's pretty neat. So the Mayor for a Day kickoff. We're also going to announce like the Queen candidates and the previous mayors. And if everybody knows Kevin Eisenhoot, Hootie, our previous mayor, so he'll be there as well. Hopefully we'll give him the microphone for a short time. We want to probably put a time limit on him as well. But and then also at 7 o'clock we have the Light Up Ireland, and that's a pretty big event. We turn the lights on across the highway, and something new this year. Well, you have to come tomorrow night and see. Hopefully everybody be at the Chicken Place at 6:30 for the mayor announcements, and also at 7 o'clock for the Light Up Ireland, and you'll see a big surprise. We're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, and then go across the street.
And then at 8 o'clock, that's right, we'll go across the street to the Shamrock for the St. Patty Whack, which is rock, paper, scissors. Bill, we would like for you to be there as well.
The rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. Last year was the first year we did it, and it turned out really neat, so we're going to do it again this year. So we're called the St. Patty Whack.
It sounds like a neat little kickoff event. Not many fests do an event prior to the event, and that's neat that you can get things going. There's a certain sort of funness about Ireland, Indiana in there.
It is, because everybody always jumps together, and of all ages, whether of older or middle age or younger, everybody kind of makes sure to take part and do their part to make sure it's fun to be had by all, and that's what makes it pretty exciting for us.
Now, for tomorrow's kickoff event, is there an admission? Do you need to have a reservation or any of that? Just show up?
Not for any of that, just the St. Patty Whack. It'll be $5 to enter. Okay. We'll have cash prizes and other awards too, so make sure and be there for that. It'll probably last 2.5 hours at least. We'll have double elimination. We're going to have it'll be neat. It'll be a great time.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes, that's right.
Well, let's talk about the event that is coming up in March, so people can start planning now, because some things they'll want to pre-register for. Let's talk about the Ireland. I keep calling it the Ireland celebration, but it's really the St. Patrick's celebration in Ireland, Indiana.
That's right. On March the 11th, we'll have the lighting contest. You have to have your entries in by March the 8th, but March the 11th we'll have the winners announced. That way, the whole weekend, everybody will know who won. So it's the home lighting contest. Decorate your trees, put all lights out. Any figurines you have out, now's a great time to get them out. And if you don't have them, now's a great time to go purchase them.
So obviously, they need to be Irish.
I would say that'd give you an upper hand.
Okay,
that'd give you the upper hand.
Right.
Yes.
This is want to put out your Christmas lights. You want to do a little bit more than that.
That's right.
Just the green ones. That's
yes.
right. Yeah. We have the Tater Tot photo contest beginning also on March the 11th, and Marilyn Nicholson is in charge of that. We have a new store over at Ireland we're happy to have, and that is the Bean to Sprout store, and that's where it all is headquartered. And Sarah Belmore is in charge of that, owns that store. But the Miss Shamrock Queen pageant and the Tots in Tutus parade is up on the 13th. That's on a Wednesday. And so that's when we'll be having our Queen contest. We have 7 beautiful contestants on that one. And nice job there by Anita Lamond and Sarah Belmore again. Craig, going to have a fish dinner.
Yeah, so make your plans here for on Friday, March the 15th is the St. Patrick's Fish Dinner, and that's, St. Mary's Church Fish Dinner.
Okay.
I want to make sure and say it correctly. That's at the Social Hall, and Martha Schmidt in charge of that. So they'll have drive-through, come in there, get your fish dinner, and you can move on. I think it's $8, I believe is what we thought it was going to be. Very affordable, and hopefully you can swing by there.
Do we need to hopscotch a little bit?
No, we're doing fine.
We have the cornhole tournament then on Friday, March the 15th also, and many teams. It's all in the Ireland Elementary Gymnasium, and Dave Hausnauer, who owns Spud's Food Mart, is in charge of that, and Keith Ackerman, I think. And these guys, you walk in that place and it is just wild. These beanbags are flying everywhere, and all age groups. There are several age groups, including they have men and women together. Then they have men's teams and women's teams. Just come over and have a great time. You don't have to pre-register, but it does cost you to play. I think it's $6.
Okay. And it's an indoor tournament.
It's an indoor tournament. Yeah.
Rain or shine. All right.
That's right. So WBDC, and you're very familiar with the whole cornhole tournament. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. And then also on Friday night is the Wee Bit of Nashville, which is Craig Curtis will be in concert, and that'll be at the Ireland Sportsman's Club, and that'll be at 7 o'clock. And from what I understand, I think there's only about 20-25 tickets remaining for Friday night. So I think they're taking, I think they're doing 100 to 125 people, I believe. So there's only a few left.
If somebody wants a ticket, what do they?
They can get a hold of Kim Maringer, and I got her number here. I want to make sure it's 481-1039, 481-1039, and she'll get you hooked up with the tickets.
Or probably could stop with somebody in Ireland. Any store there would kind of get you directed in the right direction.
Yes, that's right. They can point you in the right direction.
All right.
That's right.
Well, then let's move on to Saturday. That's really the big day.
Yeah, Saturday is the whole big day. That's where it all happens. We got the pie bake-off. That starts at 8 a.m. And then the Irish Trot is also at 8 a.m. That's the 5K, and that was at the Ireland Elementary School. And then the pancake and sausage breakfast. That's the St. John's Lutheran Church is sponsoring that, and that will be at the Ireland KFC. And one of the things, too, we want to thank the St. John's Lutheran Church. They're going to provide food for the whole weekend, all the burgers, brats, and everything else, too. So they'll be peddling that around to all the events to make sure that everybody's still fed. You know, we don't want anybody to go hungry.
Yeah. So they'll be going around to the sites.
Correct.
Okay.
They will be at the sites.
Right.
That's
They
right.
have they'll have their own site too, where they'll be set up. But also any site that has a lot of people going to it, they're going to be set up there, or we'll get food to that location. They've done a great job. Saturday, March the 16th on 9 a.m. Old Blarney Kids Games, and that goes all the way to 12 noon. It's so much fun for all kids of all ages. They come in, and it's hard to tell what kind of games they're going to have in there, but guaranteed it's going to be a lot of fun. The Luck of the Irish Arts and Crafts Show, it says it's supposed to be at the elementary school cafeteria. We have an inkling that might be moved to the gymnasium, which would give them a lot more room, and we were just about sold out of spaces. Ann Maringer in charge of that. And if people do want to check that out, call Ann at 309-1155. And people with arts and crafts that thought that it was sold out, it probably is not now.
Okay.
We're hoping it's at the gymnasium. Historical Society Open House. Junie Hempsel is the man in charge of the Historical Society in Ireland, and he has put together an outstanding, if you haven't been over there, need to go. That is one heck of a museum. I mean, it's really a museum.
Is it in downtown Ireland?
Yes, it is.
Right next to the Ireland KFC building.
Yeah,
there, just to the
block
west.
off of 56 there.
Yes.
And they're having Irish nachos too, just in case you want to stop by for something.
Yeah, you're going to ask what that is. We're totally not sure yet either. We're guessing either green nachos or green cheese.
Yeah.
And maybe, or maybe neither. So,
Okay, well, we'll find out.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
And then also at 10:30, the Ireland Lions Club will be selling chicken and dumplings by the gallon. And that'll be at the Chicken Place lot. So that'll be a great thing to do. They do that every year, and we really appreciate them stepping up and doing that. And then also the Toast of the Old Blarney Drop. It's the mug lifting, where you will put a beverage of a choice in the mug, and see how long you can hold the mug for. And I think, Bob, you said it right. Last year there was a woman who outlasted the men. So
yeah.
I remember that. She was good, and I think they even had marbles in there, maybe to give it weight or
Yeah,
distribution.
it's
I don't
pretty
know, but
heavy.
it was, it's you may think that's easy, but it's not.
Right.
Gets
Yeah.
it. And
Yes.
it's fun. You have a lot of people cheering for you there too.
Right. And
Back
then
here.
at 11:30 starts the backyard barbecue contest, and that's a non-sanctioned event, but it's still a great time. If I remember right, you entered last year.
Yes,
Is that right?
third place ribs.
All right.
place ribs.
Congratulations. Yes. So we'll have that again, and they'll have the public chili tasting contest from 11:30 to 1:30. Costs you $3, and you can go around and taste everybody's chili. And they'll give you little cups for $3. You just go around and taste everything. It's pretty neat.
And then you vote.
And then you vote.
Yeah.
That's right. You get one ticket and you put it in the one that you think is the best.
And your son George was helping you on that.
Yes,
a
he
little
was.
bit,
Yes,
a little
he
bit,
was.
or a lot.
A lot.
lot.
He really did help a lot. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
okay.
why we got third place. Might have been done. We'd have been at the bottom of the list.
That's good. Mayor of the Day announcement is going to be at 12 o'clock noon. That'll be at Studio Expressions. That's just close to the stoplight there in Ireland. And also we'll have the 63 team there because they will be the mayors of Ireland there on that day.
Well, there's enough of them. They can be a city council.
That's right. Yes, that's right. And then we'll have the 12:30 be the Irish O'Ducky race. And that's at the Church League softball field.
Yep.
And it's $2 to get a duck. And at any event, you can probably buy a duck. It costs you $2, and then they'll put it in the water for you. Down at Alder Creek. So
Coming up, the Irish Road Rally is one of the most fun events there. Starts early in the morning. Starts out, you want to get there early, but it doesn't take off till 12:30. But you still want to get there early because there's a lot of activities that go on around Leeds parking lot there. People getting ready for the big event. And Beth Underwood, who tells nobody anything about this.
No
tells
hints.
you where to be, but
Oh,
that's
doesn't tell
all.
you the route or anything.
I mean,
Okay, well, sure.
You
Yeah.
might end up in Chicago. Who knows? So, but Beth's in charge of that. If you have a question, call her at 630-8142.
there you go. And then the Ultimate Frisbee contest, Ultimate Frisbee tournament, I should say. And that's at the youth sports field. They have different age divisions there, 9 to 12, 13 to 18, and then 19 and over. When I was younger, we played Ultimate Frisbee. We called it Frisbee football, although you didn't tackle. So it's the same thing. You throw it, and as soon as you catch it, you stop, and you throw it to your team. As soon as it hits the ground, change of possession is what it is. So it's pretty neat. It kind of keeps you running, keeps you moving. And Myron Schmidt and Travis Love, they're the ones in charge of that. So get a hold of those guys. Myron's number is 827-9030.
Okay.
1 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, March 16th. The motorcycles will be blessed. And Gene Wendell's set this up, and it's going to be in the St. Mary's Church South parking lot. And they'll have a Lucky Leprechauns ride through the country following the blessing of the bikes there. The barbecue awards are going to be announced, Craig, at 5:30?
That's correct, 5:30. So maybe we'll see if Bill has an opportunity to
See if we do any
repeat
better.
or improve from
I
last
hope
year.
improve. But
That'd be
Yes.
I don't know. The competition's really good.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
You know, it's not, besides the parade, as far as number of people coming in, we have the St. Patrick's Dinner and Auction that's going to be held on Saturday, March the 16th at 6 p.m., and that's at the St. Mary's Church Social Hall. And advance tickets are $15 a person, and they're only going to sell like 160 tickets, I believe. Sander Brothers are in charge of is in charge of the food, and they do a great job. Sue Vonderheide and Kathy Renderknecht are the two people that line it up. And during the auction, I think Chip Kugler will be doing the auctioning again this year. Did a fine job last year, and we have lots and lots of great items. And you bid. It's not a silent auction. You sit there and you bid just like at any other auction. I don't know if they give you a number or not, but just by the wave of your hand,
That'll do it.
you can bid.
Okay.
And then Saturday night as well, at 6 o'clock is the Craig Curtis. We talked about that a while ago. This actually show is sold out. They have a dinner and a show, and Saturday night has already sold out. It's been
that's great.
Yeah, so it's great. So Kim Maringer still to contact. 481-1039 is her number there, in case. You never know. Maybe give her a call and say, "Hey, I need to be there," and we'll see. Put the pressure on her.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then Sunday.
They're going
wraps it
to
up.
start out at 9 o'clock in the morning with an Irish Mass at the St. Mary's Catholic Church. And then at 10 o'clock until 3 o'clock, the Historical Society open house again. And Junie Hempsel this time is going to invite the 1963 basketball team. And there's going to be area coaches that people no. We're hoping to name drop if we could. We'll name drop, maybe hope Jack Butcher could come down from Lagodi, the Indiana State's winningest basketball coach, and maybe Jim Jones from Springs Valley used to coach Larry Bird, of course, and I did a stint at Terre Haute, and Andy Anderson, we're hoping that he might come over, and these guys can say a few words, or you can just kind of mingle with the crowd there, but it's going to be an outstanding event at the Historical Society Open House, 10 to 3. That will be happening after the parade.
Okay.
Yes, and then also at 10:30, the Ireland KSC has their barbecue chicken and their pork chops, and that's a big fundraiser for the KSC. So I know they always appreciate the support that the community provides there. So that's the 10:30 to when they sell out, and then the parade. That's the big thing. Our whole big
Everything leads up to
everything. Yeah, everything leads up to that. So that's at 1 o'clock. So if you want to enter into the parade, you need to get a hold of Janet Sheeter, and that number is 482-3500, and get your parade entry in. And if you don't want to enter it, but you want to be there to watch, we look forward to that as well. So be there and bring your lawn chair. And last year, remember, it was pretty warm last year. Not sure about this year yet. We'll have to work on the forecast a little bit, but
we got some time on that.
Yes, yes, we do.
Lastly, right after the parade, around 2:30 in the afternoon, Ireland's Got Talent. That's where people come in and display their talents of dancing, singing, miming, lip syncing, whatever. You can do it there, and that will be at 2:30, and admission is $3 for you to go into it. No charge for the talent.
Okay.
But otherwise, that pretty well does it. I'll tell you what.
Now there's a lot going on, and there probably are some entry forms and things people may need. So you have a website.
We do, and it's stpat.irelandindiana.com.
Okay.
And it is St. Pat, so don't put the S on there. A lot of people put the S on there. But it's stpat.irelandindiana.com, all lowercase. And WBDC is going to put a link on their website, or your website, I should say, too. And they can load it, download it there, too.
And we also have a Facebook page,
yeah.
Ireland, Indiana, St. Patrick's Celebration.
So you can find out all kinds of ways.
Yes, there'll be a lot of information on there as well.
There's so much stuff about it.
There is.
Can we thank you?
Sure.
We sure do thank you very much. Well,
we thank you guys for coming in.
The time you've allowed us, and we do appreciate it very much, and all the people of Ireland.
Well, we're looking forward. We'll be filming many of these events and be showing them on TV. So thank you, gentlemen, for coming in. Our guests have been Craig Gruelich and Bob Boyles with Ireland, Indiana's St. Patrick's celebration coming up in mid-March, but really tomorrow, March 1st, it starts to be Ireland, Indiana week or month, or I guess month. So start celebrating all that there is in Ireland, Indiana. Gentlemen, thank you for being with us.
Thanks again, Bill.
This is WJTS in.form. We are local people watching local people.